I'm Nowacking. I do things online. My name is Jesse. I'm a Scorpio. That's it. I never know what to say at these things. I voice things in things. I'm a writer on Pokémon Bridged. I voice Misty, Officer Jenny, Nurse Joy, a bunch of people. I do Dark Swamp. I voice Revy, a bunch of people. I'm Saris in Helsing Bridge by Team 4-Star. I'm Sasha in their one episode of Attack on Titan Abridged. Or I'm sorry, her actual name, Potato Girl, as she's credited. Eat a potato once. One potato, that's all it takes.
Drop the potato!
Hyperlinks and Tome, Vinyl Scratch and a bunch of horse things. That's it, go.
All right, I'm One Kids. I voice Ash, Pikachu, James, and a bunch of others in Pokémon Bridged. I co-write Pokémon Bridged. Thank you. I co-write it, I edit it. I am the editor of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged. Awesome. And let's see, I work for a channel on YouTube called Jack's Films. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but he's pretty awesome. I've died a bunch of times in Team 4-Star stuff. I've been a dying father, a dying Nazi, a dying alien. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I think this is, and Telescope and Tome. Yeah, awesome. Sweet. So, all right. We're gonna do a little bit of Q&A. We are currently missing one more panelist, like I said, but if you guys want to line up over by the microphone over there, if you have questions, we're just gonna, see what we're gonna do here for the panel. Awesome. There she is, Marianne Miller, everybody. Hey!
Are you okay with me?
Everyone's favorite abridger.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nova's not here.
Yeah.
Turn down for what?
Your introduction. Nope.
No, you don't get to talk.
Everyone gets to hear. Oh wait, now it's on. Okay. Hi. Sorry, I'm fat, so I'm out of breath. I had to walk like 3 steps here. It was crazy. Hi, my name is Marianne Miller. I'm a voice actress living in Southern California. I'm also married to LittleKuriboh, who is not here because he was in the hospital for like 10 days. So it's been crazy last couple of weeks. But I'm here to answer your questions. If you have any about Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, if I don't know the answer, I'll make one up. So, yeah, I tried to go without shaving to get a beard to make you guys feel more comfortable with me.
I gotta say, you got a really good British accent, though. You're really killing it.
Oh, thank you. Yes, quite. As you can see, it didn't work very well, but you should see my legs.
That'll do.
Yes.
Sorry. Oh, not yet. No.
Not yet. Okay, yes, so, is that introductions? Have you guys already introduced yourselves? Great. Okay.
We can do it again. No, I'm joking.
So we obviously have quite a few questions, so should we get started? Great. I'm sorry to anyone who's English in here, by the way, for my white face accent. So yes.
Questions? Yes, go for it.
At the beginning, Ash sounded completely different from how he did now. I was curious how you guys did the development from the first episode to where you guys are now with Ash's voice.
In Pokémon Bridged, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
No, Yu-Gi-Oh!
actual
Bridge.
anime.
for context, I'm just assuming here, nobody here knows what it is, so I gotta be yeah, Pokémon
That's what she
Bridged,
said.
Okay, when we started out, we didn't really know what we were doing as much, and what we were planning to do. Now we know too much about what we're planning to do, so the voices just kind of developed. Also, I got slightly better at voice acting. That happens sometimes. So Ash went from sounding like this to sounding like this. Very different. Unless
In general, though, that's pretty typical of any voiceover project that you're on. You're always I feel like it's really pretentious, but when you start off a character, voice acting a character, it's like you're introducing yourself to that character. And so like when you introduce yourself to somebody, your voice is always different. You know what I mean? You're pretending to be nice. And then when you start to get to know them, you show them what a real jerk you actually are. So yeah.
I also like to think that my improvement of my Ash voice mirrors the one in the show, because when she first started out, Veronica Taylor, like it was you know.
She was very stiff!
Yes.
Pikachu!
Yeah. And then
Let's go!
It only took her a couple episodes to really get into it, but then she, developed a better voice for him. So yeah, awesome. Thank you for the question.
I guess Brock isn't here because he's lazy, Brock.
We can get him to come. He's stuck wherever he is.
Too much
What a
driving.
jerk. Having a job. Who does he think he is?
Dumb
A middle
Jerry.
class person?
Look at him having money to spend on things. So lame. Hey. Yes, you.
First off, I hope LittleKuriboh gets back here. I'm totally a little bit pissed off at him right now.
Okay. Why are you pissed off at my husband?
Because I rushed all the way over here to impersonate him for him not to be here.
I'm so sorry that my husband has severe colitis. Let me drive the dagger of guilt right in. Hold on, let me twist it. It really hurts.
Sorry, but anyway,
It's okay.
might as well do it while I'm here. Let's see here. Might as well.
Improv, man, come on.
Zah.
Just do it!
Whoa! Put the pitchforks away! We're all socially awkward here. Come on, even I have breasts and I'm socially awkward. He doesn't have those. Give him a break. Do you have a question, or did you just want to lambast my husband on a panel?
Me.
Yes, you.
Sorry. Zarbon, who did you leave guarding him? A ball, you left that poor here. A boy can handle it, Lord Freezer. A ball can have a shut up, that makes Schnitzler along by Cheetah. Where's that phone you're making a call?
That was the best rap I've ever heard in my life.
Good job.
Forgive my speed. I sort of stutter sometimes.
It's all good. We all stutter. I mean, we all stutter.
Thank you.
It's time to duel, yes. What's up, dude?
What's up? I was just curious. I know you guys are busy with a lot of the Abridged series, but
I'm super busy with the Bridge series.
any idea for ones that you'd probably want to do in the future, or just a random question?
I always thought it would be funny if there was like a Gankutsuo Abridged where like...
Oh my god.
I'm so happy people know what Gankutsuo is. For those of you who don't know, it's the Count of Monte Cristo told 5,000 years in the future and in space. It's really good, but it's also full of homoerotic undertones. So I really just wanted a Bridge series where like every episode is a different character screaming, "I'm gay." And that's the entire episode. You're welcome.
People are going to be asking Martin every day now, where's Gankutsuo Abridged? Thanks to you. Thanks to you. Awesome.
I love that show.
Well, we thought about doing a Code Geass thing for a little while, but then we decided not to. And I also used to do a Death Note thing, and I'd like to possibly reboot that from scratch. Maybe. Completely from scratch, and hope that nobody remembers what it used to be like. Yeah.
Can I talk about the thing?
What?
Can I talk about the thing?
What thing?
The secret thing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I do want to say I was very proud of myself for a pun that I made while you guys are determining whether or not she can talk about the thing. I had so I went to Anime Vegas 12,000 years ago because I'm a dinosaur. Anyway, and there was this for whatever reason there was this flip-flop keychain like it was a keychain, a plastic keychain in the shape of a flip-flop, and for whatever reason there was Suzaku in the bottom of the flip-flop. So it was a picture of Suzaku, Yuri Lowenthal's character, right? I haven't actually seen Code Geass. Yeah. And so I saw it and I was like, it's Shuzaku. And I bought the flip-flop because I'm a sad person.
I have approval to say the thing. We may or may not be doing something with Legend of Korra. So, I have to preface this by saying we have no idea when it's going to come out, but the whole series is almost written now. So I want it to be a thing, because why would I write an entire series and then be like, oh, we should maybe not do it. Oh well. So as long as there is breath in me, it shall happen. I don't know when, but it will happen.
Good God. Are you telling people to kill you? Like, I'm done with the Abridged series. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I have more of a technical question. One, kids, you said that you edit multiple Abridged series.
Yes.
What programs do you use to like edit, and how do you learn to mix like audio and stuff?
Okay, I use Notepad and Microsoft Paint.
Windows Movie Maker. Real good.
That's way too out of my league. I can't even imagine. Actually, I used all of those things when I first started out. Fun fact. I'm not even kidding. I used Paint and Notepad when I started out. Yeah.
No.
Yep. Okay, so what do I use now? I just transitioned to the Creative Cloud Adobe suite, but before that I was using CS6. So that was Premiere, Audition, After Effects, Photoshop. Obviously, Photoshop's a big one. I used to use Sony Vegas 8.0 Pro. And for some reason, even though I have the Adobe suite, I still use Audacity to record. I just can't break that habit. It's free, it's awesome, it's really good.
It's comfortable.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. So there you go.
Although, for anyone interested in potentially, like, you know, as a professional voice actress, I can never on the record condone a Abridged series, but off the record, because nobody's recording this, or possibly. But the Adobe suite is actually very affordable now. You don't have to pay for a license outright. You can get like, the monthly subscription for one program, like Premiere, is like $10 a month, right?
It's like 20, but
that's for everything.
Keep in mind though that if you are going to do that, that doesn't include After Effects. So and if you want After Effects, which is where all the visual, like nice visual stuff comes from, it comes from After Effects. Yeah, I mean if you're just going to do Premiere on its own, there's very little that Premiere can do on its own that Windows Movie Maker can. I mean, I'm just saying.
It cannot crash every 3 seconds.
God, it's the future.
Yeah. If you're a student, you can get the whole Adobe Creative Cloud suite for $20 a month. If you have a school email address. Yeah.
This is a great advertisement.
Or
for
even
Adobe
just
products.
like, I mean, because I'm a student, I just went back to school full time, and you don't even need to have, okay.
Learning!
Crushing debt.
She just got back to school. I dropped out 3 months ago, so.
To be fair, it took me 10 years after graduating high school to get to this point. I mean, I'm 17, what? Hi. But yeah, like, you don't even really need a school address. They might follow up with you, but I just was like, yeah, I'm a student at this college, you're welcome. Give me a discount, please.
And they did it?
Huh?
And they let you have Creative Cloud?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
I mean,
Awesome.
I haven't followed up, and I am legitimately a student, so,
Right.
you know, I'm not condoning any terrible behavior or anything, but be terrible people. I hope when you leave this panel, you're all just awful, awful people.
And just one more note.
The Joker is like...
One more note on that, actually, before, because we've been harping on this a lot. You can actually get a 30-day trial, I think, of the Adobe Creative Cloud suite. So if you're not 100% sure that you want to do it, you don't have to jump into a huge subscription for a year where you're locked in. So I would recommend doing that if you're really considering that.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm sorry we gave you the longest answer to your
That was
question.
just sucking Adobe's D for like however long that answer was.
Oh my
Again,
God.
this is really good, trust me.
Vegas seriously sucks, though. Holy crap. I mean, it's the greatest. Give us a free copy, please. What's up, dude?
Hello, Agent J here.
Hi. You're not going to wipe our memory after you ask this question, right?
Well, it depends on what kind of answer you give me.
Aliens are real! Okay, let's go.
Alright, I have a question about Helsing Abridged.
We are not Team 4-Star, so we'll make up an answer, but please continue.
What's Alucard like in Helsing Abridged?
He is a dick.
Watch the show.
No. Have you seen Archer? Because he's Archer.
Are you talking about, hold on, are you talking about the character or the voice actor?
The character.
The character, yeah, he's a dick.
And what about the voice actor?
What?
What about the voice actor?
The voice actor, he's a dick.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all very nice. Penises.
Okay then.
Yes,
Well,
good job.
Thank you for the question. Take a look right here.
No!
Not yet.
Oh my god, I think we just got a hit put on us.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's up, Kay? You are Kay, right? I don't know. I can't tell white people apart, so.
You have no idea how much I've been getting that.
You're Daredevil, right? What?
You all wear sunglasses. You're all Tommy Lee Jones. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, I've had a question for both of you.
Who is
Who do you think?
both?
I'm talking to the two Saiyans over there.
What?
To the Saiyans.
Okay, I'm ready. I was about to say, I brushed my hair like 10 minutes ago.
Anyway, I have a question.
Sure.
Who do you think's better, Vegeta or Nappa?
In bed?
Use your imagination.
I mean, I'm really
have
fond.
to.
I'm really fond.
Yes.
I'm really fond of Dying Alien #1, which is my favorite role in anything ever. So, is that?
Who's better?
I don't watch Dragon Ball, so I have no idea.
I've seen like one episode of Dragon Ball Z.
You failed!
I have a vagina. Like, what do you want from me?
Prove it.
We'll talk later.
Wow, this got 18 plus really fast.
No preference. Is there like a no preference box that we all can tick?
You know this more than I do. I really don't know.
All right, good job. Well, Nappa, sure. Let's do it. Yeah, Nappa.
Sorry, Vegeta. What up?
Hi.
Hello.
I have a question for the three of you guys.
Sure.
That's good because we're up here for that.
What inspired you to do like voice acting and stuff?
Well, I can speak a lot about stuff, but I think you more want voice acting, right? You want to go?
Sure, yeah. I've been stage acting since I was like 6, and I think I was 15, and I moved from Pennsylvania to Connecticut, and it was during the summer, so there was like no one to hang out with because all the kids were on vacation, and I was bored, and I had discovered voice acting, and I was like, oh, I'll give it a try, and I was awful at the end. You keep going.
I think that's
you become less
standard.
awful.
That's a standard answer. It was awful.
It was awful. You're always bad when you start, you know? It's just, you need to keep going so you get less bad.
In theory. Yeah. I wasn't really interested in voice acting at all. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and I thought, hey, I could do this, and I was wrong. But, and then funny enough, like 6-7 years later, and I'm editing it, so whatever that's about, right? Yeah, no, I just liked Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and I wanted to make something like it, so I did. That's about it.
I know for me personally, like I was, my favorite movie for a while was like one of the first DVDs I ever owned, Patch Adams. And I know that movie is like awful. But you know, Robin Williams is like great, so whatever, I don't care. Rest in peace and all that. But I watched that movie and then I watched the behind the scenes like videos that they had, And, you know, there's that scene in that movie where he goes into a pool of spaghetti with an old lady. And I was like, man, I really want to do that. I want to get paid to hang out with an old lady in a pool of spaghetti. But that was not really something I could put on a resume. So, but then I watched anime and like,
And everything went to hell.
yeah, basically. I watched anime and I was like, oh my God, I can voice act like I'm in a pool of spaghetti with an old lady. And it was beautiful, because I mean, like I'm, you know, I'm weird looking right now. I'm a 6 foot tall, like behemoth of a woman. And I basically haven't changed since I was like 14. So it was very hard to find on-camera roles for like a weird Final Fantasy summon creature. So that's why I went into voice acting, because it doesn't matter if you're ugly. Be a voice actor, kids.
Can I ask one more question?
No, never. It's not allowed. What do you think this is, a Q&A? I can't believe you. But I guess.
When you first recorded your first abridged episode, how was it like?
It was bad. I mean, like, you're bad until you're good, right? So just keep getting better. But the first thing I did was like terrible, just bad. And now our stuff is kind of less bad, but still kind of bad.
That was very descriptive. Thank you so much.
Just keep going until you're not as bad as you could be.
Let's see. My first abridged episode. I invited my friends over to my house. So I said, "Hey, we're gonna do this," and we sat down with the microphone. He said, "Okay, what funny things should the character say?" And then we recorded it and put it into Windows Movie Maker. We didn't script. We didn't know what that was. Actually, fun story. That's how I met Martin. It was like one of my first interactions with Martin. I asked him to do a collaboration with me, and he said,
That's
"I'd have
like, you know, very intimate, very personal.
Right. And
How old were you at this point?
Oh, I was 17. 17. And I asked him to collaborate with me, and he said, "Well, I'd have to see a script first." And I said, "Script? What?" And,
Fucking knew.
Which is hilarious now because Pokémon Bridged has been in an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. So like
Yeah.
we did get the crossover. Like
it just took 5 years. Yeah, or whatever it was. Yeah.
Well, you know, I have
Your first
never
abridging episode, Marianne. Come on.
My first abridging episode was not really applicable. But when it came to my first show, like, I was cast, the first thing I was cast as my first thing I was ever cast in was the Full Metal Alchemist movie, the first one. Yeah, I had one line, "You're welcome." But after that, like, I got cast as a lead character in this show called Lyrical Nanoha. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it, and I don't blame you if you never have. Thank you, like 12 people, that's awesome. I've heard of it. Thank you. But anyway, so the first time I went in, I was working at Halloween Horror Nights at the time, and I was a psychotic clown. So, like, I would follow people around and scream like, "I'm gonna follow you home and pee in your bed." Like, direct quote. But I was screaming the whole first night, and then the Monday after Halloween Horror Nights, I had a session and my voice was completely gone. And so I went into the studio and the entire like cast of characters is like 8-year-old girls. And I was like, "Hey, what's up? I'm Marianne. Here to voice act." And they were like, "You're the only boy in this show." And I was like, "Yes." So he went through puberty a little early. But yeah, that's my first abridged episode.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
There you go. Hi.
Lower this. Nowacking, I'm just saying it is great to actually see you again because I actually met you last year at the Bronies React panel at BronyCon. I don't know if you remember me, but I asked AC Ray's Best about his fall in the season 4 premiere, and I was vlogging.
Oh yeah.
You remember me?
Yeah, how you doing?
Yes! Goal achieved! So anyway, I recently watched the Bronies React episode 100, and I saw like when Vana was there, you were like,
Yeah, just following her along. Yeah.
So what were your thoughts on the episode? Because in my opinion, it was a great episode. I don't want to spoil it too much because my boyfriend over there has not seen it yet.
I know, I'm gonna spoil everything. No.
Trying to spoil it too much for him. Just maybe a little bit, just not too much.
I really liked it. Like, it's gotten to a point where they know that the fandom exists and just threw everything in one episode that they loved. And I really liked it. It was really fun, you know? It's so weird to be part of something, a fan-made video that had influence in the actual show, you know? Because Vinyl and Octavia are roommates, and you have to assume that they know that was a thing before they made it a thing. So it's crazy. It's really crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
All right, this is just kind of a silly question.
That's not allowed.
Abridged series are very, very serious.
Super serious.
This is like Christopher Nolan Batman levels of serious, right, Joker?
Super duper serious. All right, well, down in the artist alley, over at the auction hall, there's a wall scroll of Merrick showing his butt.
Wait, is it like the Kim Kardashian?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was wondering if we brought that to your guys' your booth and everything, would you let people sign it saying "Get well soon" for LittleKuriboh?
Oh, we actually already have like a small print of that, so we could always well, actually, somebody gave that to me, so I don't know if they would want people scribbling all over it. But yes, absolutely. If you brought it over to the booth, we would be happy to sign the wall scroll version of it, and then Martin could see the vomit of fan love, and he would be like, gross, people like me, ew.
That reminds me something. Could we just film something real quick for Martin up here, and you guys can say that you want him to get well soon? Would that be all right?
Yeah! How about, on the count of 3, everyone say, "We love you, Martin." Yeah? Okay.
Excuse me, I'm the only one who's allowed to love him, so...
Okay, I'm sorry. We really like you as a friend, Martin. How about that? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
We really like you as a friend, Martin!
We'll send that to him and he will have no idea what you guys were saying.
Marianne approves +10.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be a butt.
Excuse me, do you mind if we do the Major and Millennia Soldier thing?
The what and the what?
The Major and the Nazi soldier when they're standing on top of the rooftop. He's like, Sergeant Klaus?
You know that we're not Team 4-Star, right?
I thought you said you did some of that.
No,
I was literally a dying Nazi.
Okay.
Here's my one line. Ah! Done. Dead. That's it, right?
That was amazing. Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, right? The best role.
You bet, man, an Oscar!
I'm so sorry.
That's one more thing you messed up. Your dad hates you. What's up, Amethyst? You look so cool.
Woo! I give up. Anyway,
That's
yes,
what
I
she
do
said.
look cool. So. Anyway, this is for everyone. What is your favorite meme?
Meme.
Oh my god, I love Pepe. He's like my favorite. Oh. There was someone here who was wearing a shirt made entirely of Pepe's, and I want that shirt so bad.
It's too rare, you'll never get it.
I can try for the okay Pepe, but what is your favorite meme?
I don't know. People who have seen Jack's films will know, I'm so tired of memes right now. Just from working on that every day and having to just endure memes. I had to do an episode of Yai, which is the series that he does where he asks the audience a question, and I had to pick comments for it, and the question was an acronym for memes, and I wanted to die. Just, I can't answer that one, I'm sorry, I can't.
His answer is also Pepe.
My favorite meme is Grumpy Cat.
That's a simple but good meme.
Thank you. He's my spirit animal. She's as grumpy as I am. Caitlin, where are you going? Pee safely. What's up, Finn? Wait. Before you ask, what time is it?
Adventure time.
That's wrong. The answer is time to duel.
Oh.
That is also wrong. It is 7:28 p.m.
Oh.
Is it really?
It is.
Holy cow.
It's actually summertime, all right?
It's our vacation.
Loving in the summertime. Regular show joke.
Anyway,
I was wondering, when you start a new project, what is your creative process like?
We're like, how can we ruin this?
Like, do you just get drunk and write down whatever you think of?
I wish I could show up to a session drunk. That would be amazing.
I actually
Hello,
tried.
please pay me.
Funny is, I actually tried to write an episode of Dark Swamp drunk once, and
that
it
was
was
funny.
like, it was the worst thing in the world. It was so great. I should share that sometime.
Don't you have some? Don't you remember what some of them?
I don't remember. All I remember is like Rock and Revy just started making out like randomly, and Dutch was just there.
It's like the Family Guy versions of the Fast and Furious script, you know?
Yeah. It just turned into an orgy. I don't remember.
I love it. Fund it.
Fund it. We'll make it. We'll make a Patreon for it. We surprisingly we are not on any drugs or drink when we make Pokemon Bridged.
But Purple Eyes.
Purple Eyes doesn't need any of that.
I don't
He's
know.
just crazy. That guy's nuts. He can just go and go and go.
Yeah.
We are not on anything. We just kind of watch the episode and then think stuff and then make it.
That's
Easy.
boring. No. LSD, cocaine, heroin. And of course, the worst one, marijuana.
I can say I know Martin always has a tall glass of Bailey's handy whenever he writes anything. Bailey's Irish cream. It's not real alcohol. 5% doesn't get you drunk. You're a wuss.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey. First off, when you said summertime, I almost instantly regretted standing here.
High School Musical is a work of art. Okay.
I wasn't even thinking High School Musical.
Oh, you weren't.
I was Olaf last year.
Oh! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I learned the whole song, expecting someone to expect me to sing it, and I didn't have to.
I'm so can you sing it now?
No.
Shut down! This is some Bon Jovi stuff happening right now. Like, shot through the heart, and you're to blame. Anyway, what's your question?
Well, actually, I want to say thank you because last year, LittleKuriboh sang for me.
Oh, what did he sing?
Part of a parody for Do You Want to Build a Snowman?
Oh, yes. Wait, was that that wasn't the wrestling one that he wrote, did he?
No, it was one I wrote.
Oh,
It was,
well,
"Do you
what
want-
was it?
Do you want to build a cosplay? And he sang his Joey
Let's just
for me.
cry furiously and like stay up until 3 in the morning.
I never posted it. We're okay. But I also have to say thank you because my girlfriend actually watched one of your YouTube videos about PTSD.
Oh,
and it
really?
really helped us out.
I'm glad to hear that. For those of you who don't know, she's referring to an episode of We're Still Here that I did regarding PTSD. I was sexually assaulted 6 years ago? I don't know. But I dealt with the after effects of post-traumatic stress disorder from that, and I'm glad that helped you in some way. I'm totally fine. Everything is fine.
Well, this got dark fast.
Yeah. But yes, everything's fine. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy the show.
And my question is, I know you said you've done Attack on Titan. Do you think they're going to do any more?
No, it's Team 4 Star.
Well, she said she voiced in it.
Oh, yes.
Unfortunately, they're not. They can't do any more for
Yeah.
legal reasons.
Why?
Legal stuff. You know?
Yeah. Sometimes, I mean,
just hate us.
it really depends on the license, the show itself. Like, I mean, speaking as a businesswoman and like on the, I don't want to say on the professional side because we're all entertainers, you know what I mean? Like,
almost went 18 there again.
I know, I'm sorry. Like, the F word is my comma, so I'm trying really hard right now. You have no idea. But yes, we're all entertainers here. But speaking on like the legal side of things, it's very difficult. And like Attack on Titan is such a new franchise and it's so fresh that I totally don't blame like the Japanese company or Funimation for wanting to preserve any sort of
Poop jokes.
Yes. You know, it's sort of like I'm sure they wanted to probably get the show out first before people started making fun of it.
Yeah.
Which, whatever. But that's totally their right,
That's why we're doing Pokemon, because it's totally done, right?
I started watching that show 17 years ago.
Jesus.
So, and I'm totally 17, you guys. I'm still an irrelevant demographic, right?
Even you're going to be 17 forever.
Oh, yes. Thank you. My life is over.
Hello.
I just have one quick question for Justy.
Yeah.
Misty, why are you so crazy?
Why are you so lazy?
Crazy.
Lazy.
Crazy.
Lazy.
Crazy.
Ash!
I'm gonna go breed with Vulpix.
That was just like a real conversation with Jerry.
Yes, it was. Hello, Elle. How you doing?
I wish to question two things. If you can summarize the abridging process first in the style of step 1, blank step 2, blank step 3, profit, and then actually describe it.
That question was like perfectly in character for Elle, so that was.
I'm working pretty hard on this.
Yeah.
My feet hurt.
Yeah. Good on you.
Wear some damn shoes.
They're over there. They're over there.
Yeah.
Step 1, poop jokes. Step 2, poop jokes. Profit.
I approve.
I have to say, that's pretty much it, yeah.
And then how would you legitimately describe it?
That's
Poop jokes, poop jokes, poop jokes, poop jokes. Profit.
Thank you.
We sit down and watch the episode a bunch of times, write down any ideas we have, and then turn it into poop at the end. Hi.
And I'm pretty sure Martin's...
I do have a question, though.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, first of all, why is there a pink piece of tape? Is that to keep the NSA from spying on you? Is that your laptop mic or is it Jesse's?
Oh, that? No, yeah.
Is to keep the NSA from spying on you?
Yes.
Yeah! Paranoia! Second of all, do you guys abridge like one episode at a time or is it multiple episodes at a time?
Sometimes one of those, sometimes the other thing. Yeah. Sometimes we'll take an episode that we don't really have a lot of ideas for, but we need to hit or we wanted to do something with it, and we'll just condense it to like a 1-minute thing before the intro, then do the intro, then do another full episode. Sometimes we will skip episodes, sometimes we will script ahead. So like right now we got like 3 or 4 or 5 maybe scripts all done, ready to go for future Pokemon Bridge stuff. So.
And scripting does not mean that the episodes are ready. It means that like we got the hard part out of the way.
We have a document.
Now we have the boring part to do.
Right.
We actually were producing 2 episodes at once one time. I think it was 14 and 15.
14 and 15, yeah. I got a guest editor for episode 14, and I was working on episode 15, which was the one episode of Pokemon Bridged where we kind of skipped forward to Pokemon Advanced, and then Ash woke up at the end, and it was all a dream. And that was fun, but I had somebody else editing episode 14, so the episodes came out within about a week of each other, and that's a mistake. That sets a really bad precedent.
Every week?
Yeah.
Anyway, you have an actual question.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
It's okay. They sound like this? Okay. One, I hope your husband feels better. I know hospitals suck.
My husband will appreciate that a lot. Yours too, I expect.
He is feeling better. He's not feeling like great or anything, but like before he went into the hospital, he couldn't eat solid food. He couldn't sleep through the night because he was just getting up every hour. And like, I mean, he has colitis. I said that, yeah. And colitis is basically when your immune system attacks your colon, basically. So he's eating solid food. He's sleeping through the night. He has a very good nurse. It's our big fat gray cat, Harley.
And now he's only got a semicolon.
Wow, we've been making that joke about me for years.
Wait, hold on. He didn't go through surgery or anything. He's okay. There is actually a surgery where you can get your colon partially removed, and he did not do that. But he's doing better. It'll still take like, a few months at least to get better. So, but thank you.
Okay. The actual question is, what are your favorite projects? What has been your favorite project to do? Be it a voice or an episode or a series?
Personally, I'm really enjoying being on Lego Friends because I have a vagina in that show. Usually I voice young male characters, like I was Rekon in Sword Art Online, And I was, yeah, that joke is really hard to get if you aren't familiar with my resume. But yeah, no, I'm Rekon in Sword Art Online. I was a young boy that was cast in a Dragon Age machinima that was commissioned like 4 years ago. My resume is like, do you know this show that you really like? I'm this character that nobody cares about. But yeah, no, I voiced Mia in the Lego Friends web series and any sort of subsequent content that comes out from there. So I'm just excited that I get to do something different. What about you guys?
I punched Jesse once in a Bronies React video. That was awesome. That's my favorite little anything ever.
That was good. I had to convince him though, because I was like, Mike, this joke only works if someone punches me. And he was like, I don't want to do it. And I'm like, just punch me like this. It's a fake punch.
I want you to punch me as hard as you can. This is like Fight Club.
Yeah, that's how we write Pokémon Bridged. We just get in a ring and just brawl it out.
I was just afraid that if I punched her, I'd punch her like I've wanted to punch her for a very long time. You've had it coming, okay?
I have.
If you guys, there was years ago, there was this video on animemusicvideos.net. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm that old. And there was this video where somebody took the Fight Club trailer and set it to the Pokemon clips. And it started with Pikachu as Brad Pitt with the punching gloves. And he was like, I want you to punch me as hard as you can. Pika! So I just imagine that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I got dressed up in a Pikachu cosplay. I was off screen, but it was cool. Yeah, sure.
Dark Swamp is really freaking great. I love Dark Swamp. Pokemon Bridge is fun too. It's different. Working on a more serious.
We can veto what you want to do. That's why you don't like it as much.
Dark Swamp is all me, and I get to do whatever I want. With Pokemon Bridge, I have to have my ideas approved by 2 people, so that's why.
Good job, Jesse. You did it.
Thank you.
Answer that question.
I answered it. Yeah. Just do it. Mike's favorite show to work on is Dark Swamp, also, because he gets to voice someone. The end. I'm just speaking for him. That was a great answer, Jesse. I know it was. Thank you, Michael. Why is my voice lower than his? That's some self-esteem coming out. Thank you for your question.
Thank you for answering.
Okay, we have a question. Let's ask the panel.
Do you guys want to see a preview of the next Pokemon Bridged episode? Okay, well, here's the thing. One caveat. Okay, she's gonna go pee. That's the caveat. No, the caveat is it's actually not the next Pokemon Bridged episode, but it's actually a redub of an older Pokemon Bridged episode where we completely redid the script and the voice acting and everything. So our next project, our next episode that's coming out, which hopefully should be out at the end of August, is the episode 3 redub. So this is for people who don't follow Pokemon Bridged that much. This is the episode where Ash catches Caterpie. So we're very early on in Pokemon right now, so yeah.
We like to redub our episodes so you pretend you can forget we were bad at one point.
I'm glad you guys like that. I had to take a very cold shower after that. Oh, God.
That was the thing.
That's now the second video in a row that we're making that has a lot of cartoon blood in it that we just edited in there that wasn't in the actual show.
The show demands blood sacrifice!
So that was the thing.
That was a thing, yeah.
Oh, all right. Sometimes we write things and then we think, oh, we can't. No, we should. That animal's dead.
I really wish we had more to show you guys of that episode, but we had Kineticon 2 weeks ago and we were very, very busy. I'm so sorry, but yeah, that should be hopefully out at the end of August. So
we're not sorry for murdering an animal. We're sorry we can show more of the murdered animal.
You know, I have to say I find that using the excuse of colitis is really effective. Yeah. So you guys can just say that Martin has colitis.
And that's why we can't make the video. Yeah, there you go.
We were so distressed over our friend.
Colitis by association.
You guys can start using it.
I'll approve it.
There we go.
All right.
What's up?
We could do another question, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
First off, you all are hilarious, horrible people.
Thank you. Yeah.
I have a card for the club, the Horrible People Club.
Yeah, if I get one more thing stamped, I get a free frozen yogurt. So.
Yes, I'm so excited.
All right, my question is to all of you. It is, we all know what you've worked on, but what projects have fallen flat or never seen the light of day that you have worked on?
Yeah, Mike. What projects have not
How
seen
have
the
you
light of day?
failed to perform?
I seem to remember you doing a Pokemon Abridged before us.
no.
Oh, you did.
No, okay.
You did, didn't you?
So, remember when I said that my first abridging thing, all my friends came over to my house and recorded with my laptop microphone kind of thing? Yeah? Okay, that was a Pokemon Abridged. And it lasted about 48 hours on YouTube before it got taken down, and I decided to do something else. And that'll never see the light of day ever again.
I got
thank
to
God.
see it, and I have to say it was the most amazing thing
No.
It was so good.
No. I don't have it anymore.
It's gone. He destroyed all of it.
Dead. They murdered it.
Just like the Caterpie.
Anyway, all right. I know we all want to be panelists, but we've actually done the work, so shut the hell up. Yeah, no, there was this actually, I mentioned like there was this Dragon Age machinima that was commissioned by BioWare, and I'm a huge Dragon Age fan. Like literally, I'm 6 feet tall. I'm huge. And, but yeah, no, there was this like machinima that was being commissioned by BioWare for Dragon Age, and I was like talking this up because like when you're a professional voice actor, like as soon as the show comes out, you're like more or less allowed to talk about it. So like 4 or 5 episodes came out, and it got canceled halfway through, and the very last episode was a shot of the main character that I was cast. Okay, here's like also the state of voice acting for women in the industry. I was literally every woman in that series.
So you got a nicer paycheck. I mean, if you weren't being paid 77 cents on the dollar, right?
Right, yeah. But I was literally every woman in that show, and also a little boy, and he was the one that had the most lines because he was a man, so therefore he could talk more. I'm just kidding. But anyway, so the very last episode that was ever made was a shot of this kid coming up to the microphone and being like, I look pensive, and then the show got canceled. So as soon as the first episode came out, I was like, I'm in this Dragon Age machinima. I'm this little boy. It's gonna be so great. And then nothing ever happened. It was so disappointing. I was very sad. And now you all know what it's like to be an actor. Crushing disappointment. Anyway, yes. Now that I've ripped your heart out, thank you very much.
Thank you.
No problem. Hi, how you doing?
Good. I have 2 questions.
We have 2 answers.
Did you ever have any thoughts or ideas on like doing it like any of the Pokemon spin-offs like Chronicles, Mystery Dungeon, or what was it?
Origins.
Wait, aren't those games?
Yeah, Origins.
Yes.
They were awesome animes.
We've thought about it.
Those are 3 answers.
Damn.
You can only answer 2.
Only answer 2 of them? Pick one.
Yes. Yeah, actually we have, I have one of our team members, before he was a team member, Chrome, he does our music for Pokémon Bridged. Not all of it, just a lot of it. No, some of it. Anyways, we wanted to do a Pokemon Chronicles thing. I couldn't find some decent footage though, so that kind of killed that. And when we saw Origins, yeah, we have ideas. But we're just kind of waiting for it to die down a little bit because it's pretty fresh still. Like, what was it, a year or 2 ago or something? We're just gonna let it die down for a little bit, and then, oh yeah.
The second question I have is, what is your favorite Abridged series that you guys have nothing to do with? Like, who was like you guys find like very underrated that you still enjoy?
Okay.
Code Men's by Purple Eyes is fantastic.
Oh!
Weren't we in that though briefly?
I think I was in it. I forget. No, I was in Nun Piece.
Oh, okay.
Which is also good. Purple Eyes rocks. Martin's Naruto thing is fantastic. Like, I love every second of that thing.
Oh
wait, we're in it. Damn it. If I wasn't in every Abridged series ever, I could answer this question.
Right. Are you my mom in that or my sister? That's
Mister.
I killed a puppy in Naruto spoof. That was fun. I always forget that. Well, anyways.
You stamp Pokeballs, you murder puppies. What's going on with you?
I do like
this is typecasting.
I do like Code Mint. That is a good answer. So I'll give a different one just to be different. I like Ganjingba's Avatar Bridge is really good. Very underrated. So that's really good stuff.
I like Gankutsuo Abridged.
The one that totally exists, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's made already.
Yeah, LittleKuriboh has it in the vault, so just ask him constantly.
It's like the Disney Vault. Every 10 years, he'll release a new Abridged series.
Every 10 years, one of your favorite Abridged series goes in the vault.
And remember, when you ask him about it, it's not when's the new episode, it's where. Like, because it's physically located somewhere, and he's holding it away from you guys. You know that, right? All of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge is just done.
I live with him, and I can say there is a place that even I'm not allowed to go in the west wing of where we live.
The bathroom? Where he does all of his voice acting?
Dude, when we, he doesn't do it so much anymore because, he's sick and everything, but, when we first moved in together, whenever he was writing a new thing, I could always tell because he would rehearse the dialogue to himself on the toilet. So it would just be like him saying the same line over and over in the bathroom, and I'm like, are you pooping, or I need to pee, bruh. I understood exactly what was said.
He said that's where all the toilet humor came from.
Yes.
The Bridge, yeah.
Poop. Hilarious.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's Pikachu.
Can somebody get the microphone? There you go.
What's up?
I have two things. Nowacking, I love your tattoo.
Oh, thank you. I got a little baby goat on a fainting board. Yeah, a baby fainting goat on a skateboard like a couple weeks ago. So thank you.
Why did you get that tattoo, Nowacking?
That is a great question. I have a fainting condition, and so do you guys know what fainting goats are? Maybe I can. Yeah. Okay. If you don't, it's basically just a little goat. It's a type of goat where if it gets scared or startled, it kind of just its limbs freeze up, so it doesn't lose consciousness. It just kind of falls over like meh. And you can find videos online. It's cute and sad and hilarious and sad. But it's kind of like if a baby's fainting goat is up on a skateboard, it shouldn't be able to be on the skateboard because it would faint. But it's like, don't let your conditions define you, kind of thing.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Do it. Be a goat.
What was the question? Yeah.
And my second thing is, Nowacking, how long have you been voice acting for?
That's a good question. I like these questions. They're about me.
These are the best.
Let's see. I started at age 15. 16, 17.
How old are you now?
7 years. Wow. I didn't even know that. 7 years. 7 years I've been doing this.
She's 17.
I'm 17. No, I'm 18, ladies. Thank you for your question. Yeah.
Pikachu said it's done, all right?
Hey,
She's
just
done.
trying to be courteous to the Pika. So, hey, you three are pretty awesome.
Oh,
thank you.
And kind of a two-part question. One, what got you into making the Abridged series?
Didn't we already answer that?
Did you?
I think we did. What was our first Abridged?
I married an Abridged person.
Okay, yeah,
so.
I must miss the answer to that.
It's okay.
It's okay. I'll summarize it for you. We get a dartboard with poop joke, penis joke, and we just kind of.
No, that's not what I meant. What I meant is what got you personally, not how you do it, but what got you personally into doing the Abridged
Well, I saw a
series.
dartboard, and that'd be a good idea, and I made it at the end.
I pretty much, when I answered that, I said that it was just, I saw Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged, and I thought I could do that, and I was wrong. But eventually, I became his editor, so somehow, I don't know what happened, but yeah.
Yeah, and this one probably already been answered earlier as well. Sorry if I'm rehashing.
It's okay.
Fail.
How long has the Abridged series been going?
Which one?
The Abridged series, I think, in general, I think is the question.
Yeah, just in general.
Well, that would be how long has Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge been going since?
Yeah,
it was
I mean,
first? 2006, right?
Well, parodies have been going on since the dawn of time, but we're talking
True.
about since when like Martin came along and
Yeah,
put the
since
word
when Martin
abridged to whatever animated show was on at the time.
That was 2006, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
2006, so 9 years.
Okay.
9 years, about.
Well, nice to
And then
hear.
everyone came and copied it.
Well, you guys are still the original and still the best. And
Thank
I hope
you.
you keep going for many years to come.
Almost 10. Thank you. Almost 10 years, and episodes went from once a week to
Never.
yeah.
I think we have time for one more question.
And then we
we have a video to show, and then we gotta get out.
Yeah. You guys will like the video though.
Sorry, Steven. We are the Crystal Get Out. There was this like 12-year-old Steven Universe cosplayer coming up to my booth earlier today, and there was a Lapras, that's her name. No, that's a Pokemon.
Lapras?
Lapis. There was Ash was like, "You're free," and then she was like, "I'm gonna go to Steven Universe."
Whatever, just go away.
But yeah, there's this Lapis with her, and so like this 12-year-old Steven, I was like, "Hey, I see you got Lapis. Where is Jasper?" And he was like, "She's sleeping with the fishies." It was so intense.
I'm sure I'll understand what that means in about a month.
Oh,
Let's
please
watch.
keep watching,
Yeah.
please. So good.
What's your question?
Yes.
What is your favorite gag or joke that you have either written or spoken in one of your projects?
We killed a Caterpie on screen in front of you guys. Like just like killed it.
One of my favorite that Martin LittleKuriboh has written was, it was in one of the earlier episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and like Yugi, Lil Yugi, is standing like right next to a clock, and he's like, "I wonder what time it is."
I liked in Dark Swamp where Rock is trying to get Revy to talk more about her past, and open up, and he's like, "Come on, it's really great," and Revy's like, "I don't want to talk about anything in my past," and he's like, "Don't worry, it's okay," and then Revy starts telling this like story about how she was with her dad, and he's like, "Okay," and then it turns into her telling him about how they were so poor she had to eat her dog at some point, and Rock's like, "We don't have to talk about that."
Any joke involving death is usually great. We got the Caterpie thing. We killed off a colonist, a bunch of nudists in a colony with a freak blizzard in Pokémon Bridged. Oh my God. Because they didn't have any clothes. That's the joke, right?
Poor Tracy.
And the only surviving member of the nudist colony was Tracy Sketchit. And so he puts on clothes for safety, but he like believes, because they were like part of a cult nudist colony, and so they believe that like
That was started by Professor Oak, I think, right?
Yeah, it was started by Professor Oak.
This is deep.
I guess he's technically the other survivor, but there's a whole thing. Anything involving death, yeah.
Comedy.
So we have another video to show you guys.
Yeah, it's a Team 4-star video.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. When we said that we weren't Team 4-star, we lied. I'm Kaiser Neko.
Raise your hand if you're part of Team 4-star. You're all liars. But enjoy the video. We didn't make that, but thank you very much for coming.
Thank you guys so much for being here and for everything, and I hope you have a good con. Yeah.